Hey everybody, Jim Tedesco here, Millennium County Road version 2.0. Well, I was going to do a mail call today, but not going to be here. Won't be here till probably sometime next week. They had a back order item, and so they graciously called me up at Yankee Dam, where he called me up and explained the situation. I said, no problem. And as soon as they can, they'll get it out to me. So in the meantime, it'll give me time to get other things done, right? So speaking of other things, you know, you guys see my swing gate. I didn't like it, so I tore it down and started over again. Yeah, I know. I got nothing better to do apparently, but there were so many problems with it. And the hinges I used, even though there were 3 of them, were terrible. And the best thing I could tell you is if you're going to build a swing gate of any sort, don't skimp on the hinges. I bought the basically homeowner brand from Home Depot. Total junk. Throw them away. I probably had, I'd say, good 32nd of an inch play in them. I mean, the table itself would flop like this. It was ridiculous. So I got rid of them. I went out and I bought commercial grade hinges. They were expensive. Almost $12 each. I bought 2 of them. But they're designed to hold up like a 200-pound door. So my swing gate isn't 200 pounds, obviously, and I got rid of the 2x4s, decided to make the whole thing out of 1x4s, and it looks nicer, it's got better functionality, and I think that was the way to go. So I did all that yesterday, and actually this morning I put the foam on the top and it's clamped down, which I'll show you in a minute. And I did make a change in the way it swings in. Here, let me rotate the camera and I can explain it better if you're looking at it. Hang on just a second. Okay, the first thing I did is I lengthened the cam down here. So now it's the full length or width of the actual swing gate. I used a harder wood, so I'm probably not going to cover it with metal like I originally was going to. I will wax it, and that'll cause the wood to slide on it very easily, which it does anyway, but it'll make it even easier. And this time I put a more of a curve in the wood and the foam on top. You can't really see it because of the clamps. So this way when it comes in, it rotates in and I have a tighter clearance. Actually, there's almost no clearance between the swing gate and this. So that was necessary to do that. So it took a little bit of work to get it to work, but I did. Now going over to the table itself, swing gate, so there it is. It's the same dimensions as the old one, 20 inches wide by 4 foot 4 inches long. But it's probably a third the weight, maybe less. I mean, it weighs almost nothing. I retained my pin so it locks in place when it's open. And I don't know if you can see the let me zoom in on the hinges. Of course, this is the back side of the hinges. There's the 2 hinges there, and like I said, they're commercial grade. There's no play in them, none whatsoever. There's a little play itself in the wood, but not in those hinges. So we're good to go. Of course, I did retain the cam over here on the left side. I'm going to cover that one with metal just because. I still got to find somebody that's got really thin brass. I haven't been able to find it yet. But I know there's people. I may have to go to automotive repair center or automotive parts store for that, because for you gearheads out there, it's known as shim stock. That you used to put in the underneath the bearings on the mains. So it's really, really thin. I think down to like 1,000th or whatever, 10,000ths. It's really thin stuff. It's perfect for what I need, so I'll buy a small sheet of it. Let's see the rest of it. Zoom back out. That's about it. So hang on just a second. Alright, here we are on the other end of the table. As you can see, I still have the pin right there. And I can't shut it now because of the clamps, but I do have oh, let's see, I'll bring the camera a little closer here. I do have a slide lock right here, and that's going to go down here. I don't know if you can see that or not. Well, there we go. That's going to go down here. There'll be a hole here to lock it in when it's in the closed position. So, but I'll tell you, this thing is good and solid now. And you can see the hinges. You zoom in on them. They're solid. So once again, if you're going to do this, don't skimp on the hinges. Alrighty, well anyway, let me change the camera again and I got some final words. Hang on. Alright, I've got, several requests have been made to build one of those Chinese buildings that I bought. I'm going to do that. It probably won't be for a week or two, but I know y'all curious to see how they look and how accurate they are scale-wise and all. So I'm going to go ahead and build one. Actually, it may be sooner because I can't get parts from Yankee Dabbler for another week anyway. So that'll keep me busy. So I'm going to go ahead and build one. I'm not going to paint it or anything. I'm just going to build it to see what it looks like. And then I'll do a short video on it after it's built. Let's see, anything else? I don't think so. I can't think of anything else anyway. And my battery's getting ready to go dead anyway, so keep it on the rails, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.